back at you again, and we gonna give you the facts. Okay, there are gonna be two parts of this video. The first part is gonna cover Lamelo Ball and how he's currently playing right now. And then the second part of the video is gonna be about the media smear campaign of Lavar Ball and the effort to destroy the family business for their own gain concerning Lamelo Ball. Let's get right into it. We all know Lamelo made a name for himself. At first, he was Lonzo's little brother. Then he was the 8th grader who went up a grade and won a state championship against seniors in high school. Then we knew him as the brother with the hair. Then we knew him as the brother who just shot too much. He cherry picked all the time, had 92 points in the game. And as far as basketball players, the younger generation, like he was the one for the younger generation. They thought he was the next LeBron. He was the most popular kid in high school. You know, the world had never seen anything like it. Crazy Instagram followers, entire YouTube channels dedicated to him. Some people owe Lamelo Ball their whole profession. It was just crazy hype. But the older generation thought Lamelo Ball was trash. They could not see it. They looked at the scrawny kid and was like, he's trash, he's trash. He's an internet meme or something.
Bernard and Albert. But I'm stunned by it. I had to hear this all summer. My nephew and son, they're fanatics over the ball. They don't just talk about it. We're in buses in China and they have video and they come up and say, look what he's doing. He had a triple-double last night. You go, I'll smack you. Get that out of my face. And now I got to give in to them and say, oh, you may have been right.
Well, I guess the younger generation was right. Lavar protected his sons from a new Chino Hills coach.
Youngest son, I got to tell you, this is a recipe for disaster. I don't know, because has there ever been a more nationally famous sophomore in high school than Lamelo?
No.
I don't think so, just because of the media age, social media age we live in. I mean, I didn't know LeBron when he was a sophomore. I might have heard about him when he was a junior, but definitely I was watching him on TV when he was a senior.
Correct.
But this is a sophomore. And this is a kid who on his 16th birthday was given by his parents a Lamborghini. Happens here in Beverly Hills all the time, but still, you want to talk about potentially spoiled? I mean, this is like all time, because what are the messages that dad has sent to youngest son? If we don't like that referee, we're leaving.
Then later, a Lithuania coach.
How long are you planning to stay here? You're leaving next week, I heard.
I'll only be here for a week and then back to California.
And your brothers are also leaving, yeah?
Yeah, we all out.
Both who wouldn't let him be himself. Then Lavar took him to Jermaine Jackson at Spire Academy.
Wow. You know why we're here? So Melo can get ready to take his tail to school. We found him in school. Where? Spire Institute.
And he picked right up where he left off at Chino Hills. Then Lavar sent him to the Drew League.
Man, have a seat, dog. Man, I was gonna come downstairs, but I can't interrupt my foot massage, man.
After summer, I don't know yet if I'm gonna go to China or Australia, but for sure overseas. That's a big decision. I just wanna make sure I make the right choice.
For the summer, for working out to keep you fine-tuned, you're gonna play against some brothers that can go in this Drew League. The Drew League is a league that's been around for a long time, and most of the pros and guys overseas come down and play in the summer. Zoe and Jello played in the Drew League a few years ago, and now it's Melo's turn on the fact that he's gonna be bigger and better than they were.
So then Lavar started noticing he was maturing. And he said, Lamelo, even though you're not 18 yet, I'm gonna start letting you make your own decisions because you're showing some maturity.
I'm gonna go to Australia. I did my research and I think that's the best place to go. The program they said it's a good program. I wanna go to Australia because I just feel it's the best fit. The NBL is a solid league, you know, it features NBA players, and it's not really a culture shock, and they speak English out there, so that's good too. And I feel it's just the best path for me to be the #1 pick.
Okay, I'm just checking. I just want to know where you want to go and make sure you ain't just going for the money or whatever. You want to go because you want to go and you feel you can get better over there and be the #1 pick. That's your decision, so that's good.
He let him choose which overseas place he would like to play. This time, you choose where you want to go. And Lamelo chose Australia. Illawarra Hawks, we know the deal. This is where things got even more interesting. Everyone was saying he probably won't start. He's young. He's just turning 18. They got they got Aaron Brooks, who's an NBA veteran who's put up good numbers. He's over there. He's a point guard. You know, this ain't a cupcake league. You know, so he might get 10 points a game. That's what they said. But no. What LaVar has been telling the world started to happen. A barely 18-year-old kid from Chino Hills, all 6'7" and a half of him, started to do the exact same thing he was doing in the Drew League. The same thing he was doing at Spire. I have to admit that I was even a little skeptical of how he would do, only because I didn't know how the coaches would play with him. I didn't know if the coaches would do his style of basketball. But guess what? They did his style of basketball. See, if I knew from the beginning they were going to do LaMelo's style, I would say he's great, but I didn't know. But anyway, it's like LaVar said, they're built for this. They are built for this style of basketball. Nobody is built for this like them. They started this early, the Ball brothers. They've been playing trap and full court press early in the game on the Hawks team. This is crazy. I'm thinking, okay, they won't be playing that Chino Hills defense, but points in the game, it looks just like Chino Hills. As soon as they make a shot, they turn around and put their hands up, ready for the full court press, and it's not the fourth quarter down by 2. This is definitely triple B type of basketball. LaMelo has been going crazy. He's been shooting high percentages. He's been doing floaters, even from 3-point range, spin moves, pulling things out the bag people didn't know he had. And the most thing that is getting everybody is he's playing so cool, so calm, so collective and confident with all these scouts around, with all these cameras. But y'all don't understand. LaVar taught him it's just a game. LaVar put the cameras in the house. LaVar took him to Lithuania to let him get experience early. LaVar showed him that all this exposure means nothing. Stay in the game. He's ready. He told him to have fun, just win. He will be high in the draft. He will get better and better in the land down under. The boy is doing his thing. Now I have to give props to LaMelo because he is showing some LaVar tendencies. He's choosing the right team for him, choosing the team that will play his style. That's very LaVar-ish. LaVar was always the one who made sure that he went to teams that complemented Melo's style. When he let LaMelo choose for himself, LaMelo chose the right league with the right team, signing the right deal. Because if he went to another team that wouldn't start him, that wouldn't run a fast offense, it would have been a very different story than it is right now. It would have been all over ESPN. LaVar was wrong. His youngest son is a buzz. Let that be a. They would have went crazy. They would have said that he was trash, and they would have loved it. So like I was going to say, let that be a lesson to whichever NBA team drafts him. If you are a slow-paced team, do not draft this brother. Don't ruin his rookie year. Only draft LaMelo Ball if you play his style. That's the only thing that's the only way he knows how to play. That's the only way he can be an excellent player. Now let's get into my next part of the video, the second part. Congratulations, LaMelo. Now, LaMelo, congratulations. You're doing well down there. But you're going to need to be stronger than your big brother, Lonzo Ball. You're going to need to be stronger. Don't forget where you come from. Triple B's brought you here. Don't jump ship. The media is already trying to Lonzo Ball him. That's going to be my new term. We're trying to Lonzo Ball him. They're sending him warnings. Warning shots, already bashing his dad. Every time they say something good about him, they say something bad about LaVar.
Can you imagine in the middle of high school, your dad being like, we're packing up the stuff and going to Lithuania? I mean, like, he got sent to military school, basically, and I feel like the only thing worse than getting sent to military school is being sent there and your daddy going there with you. Like, he went through a teenage experience that I would not want. He's got to do more than be entertaining at this point. Like, they ain't so much, the legs ain't there, but I mean, yeah, he can play. That don't mean he want to listen to his daddy.
Would an NBA team take him and take on LaVar?
But LaVar,
would they do that?
A lot of excitement about him right now.
Oh my goodness. Listen, that's great. As long as LaVar Ball, we don't have to hear from him. I say go for it, right?
Doing this to let him know you're welcome, but not your dad. Leave him. Leave LaVar. Be on your own, man. And we might start a smear campaign against you. And it's really not even LaVar hate. They don't hate LaVar. They hate what he stands for. They hate for what he promotes. Listen, Nike's, Adidas, Under Armour, the NCAA, who pays ESPN through sponsorship dollars. They don't want a man on that program who promotes self-owned business and not letting other people make more money off of you than you. They don't want that. That's their business they're into. He's against it. He's disrupting the normal order of the rich get richer. You don't think these billion-dollar companies can't control the tone of these ESPN shows? Are you kidding me? They can pay for a smear campaign as easy as we pay for gas. People say LaVar would be nothing without Lonzo Ball. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I haven't heard such lunacy ever. Ever. After God, LaVar is the one who Lonzo owes everything to. Are you kidding me? After LaVar, after God, it's LaVar. Who birthed you into this world? He chose your mom to give you your height. Are you kidding me, boy? What are you doing? Who took you to every AAU game? Don't believe these people talking about just because he said, I bought my mama a house in his song. Don't listen to these ESPN people saying LaVar's nothing without Lonzo. Lonzo gave him all the money. As soon as Lonzo gone, LaVar's nothing. Boy, who took you to your AAU games? Listen, people. Who trained Lonzo in the backyard? Who trained him running hills? He asked his son, do you want to play football? You want to play basketball? They chose basketball. He said, I'm going to take you to the next level. Stick with me. And he did. Listen, if you were a father and you owned Walmart, and then you said, all right, I got 3 sons. And this is a big old city. We're in New York City. I'm going to put a Walmart on the east, the west, and the south. And I got one on the north. And we're going to monopolize this town. And then somebody steals a warehouse from a warehouse, takes a lot of goods. And now your son want to call, instead of call his store Walmart, he want to call it something else. But Walmart has already proven its value. Do you know if Lonzo Ball was wearing the Triple B shoes and the Lakers were playing him 40 plus minutes, starting him every game and letting him bring up the ball the whole time? Oh my gosh. Triple B's would have been going crazy. They would have generated so much revenue. Luke Walton, you are to blame for a lot. You are to blame for a lot. Your bogus rotations. You see this floor general from Chino Hills that Magic Johnson tried to get the keys and you pulling him in and out the game. He's used to running heels. He's used to playing the entire game. You stand him up, sit him down, stand him up, sit him down, and then wonder why you keep getting injured. If Lonzo Ball would have went to a franchise where he was the player and they let him have the ball in his hands, nobody would be saying anything. He probably wouldn't be injured. Injuries, you can't do nothing. If he really got injured, you can't do nothing about that. But if he stayed healthy, and he probably would have stayed healthy, playing for a team that played his style, his body would have been used to it. Oh man, Triple B's would have been through the roof. They would have been considering signing somebody else. They would have considered signing Zion and had the money to do it. LaVar would be nothing without Lonzo. LaVar would be nothing without his sons. They would be nothing without him. After God, they owe him everything. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Anybody in here that says LaVar owes everything to his sons, you have just made an asinine comment, an ignorant comment, a hilarious comment. Stop playing. Are you kidding me? So I say maybe LaVar should play low on Lamelo until he's drafted. Just play it cool. LaVar, don't come out. Don't come out while this is all going on. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Have only his mom Tina at the table on draft night. Don't say nothing before, And as soon as they say, with the #1 pick in the draft, the Phoenix Suns select Lamelo. And before they say ball, LaVar come out of that bad boy. Come out with that walk. That walk. Like, yeah, y'all thought it was over. And once the Pelicans had make the playoffs in the 2019-20 season because of Lonzo's passing abilities, and then LaMelo's drafted #1, after you have those two things happen, apply pressure. Triple B, LaVar, apply pressure to the whole game. Bust out with a new surprise commercial. New shoes on all the boys' feet. The boys tell ESPN, don't call me unless you make it right with my dad. I mean, just apply, put your foot on their neck. Go crazy. Then do a media frenzy for LiAngelo. Then go back and do what you did for Lonzo for LiAngelo. Go check out my last video on Jello. What Jello needs to do. They can make it happen. ESPN trying to separate a family to destroy a business. Lamelo going crazy over there, making them think twice on everything. Lavar waiting in the wings for a master plan. I'm praying for this family, man. Because you know what'll tear a family up quicker than anything? Snakes and money. Snakes and money. And there's a lot of snakes talking about this family. It's a lot of snakes trying to infiltrate this family. And it's a whole lot of money. Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that notification bell. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Share these videos. Share these videos. Comment on these videos. Like these videos. Share it on Instagram, Facebook, all that. Come on, y'all. Let's get it going. Ball facts again. You know how we do. Peace.